Thank you very much, Dr. Dalloway. In fact, I was not really prepared for anything, but, that is life. There's a saying that the vice presidency of the United States is only a heartbeat away from the presidency, right? So you are called upon at any moment to take over a role. First of all, I want to specially invite our Minister, Darryl Smith, Minister of Sports and Youth Affairs, to the Corinth Campus and to UTT in general. And Minister, on behalf of the Board of Governors and the entire UTT family, we want to welcome you. We really appreciate this. We think that this is a very significant moment in the history of UTT and also in terms of the vision for the Ministry of Sport and Youth Affairs. As you know, that UTT is a very unique institution. It's not the typical, and if you look at its mission statement, it states that UTT is an entrepreneurial university. You don't see that in the mission statements of universities. And, as I look at the so-called innocent faces of you young children, and I was talking to the minister just now, in Trinidad and Tobago, what happens? Most of the young people today, when you ask them for career path, what do they will tell you? Medicine, law, engineering, is not so? You tell them sports, you're serious, that's a hobby. You tell them about the performing arts, no, that's a sideline. You tell them about fashion, but who are the most highly paid people in the world? Aren't the sportsmen, the entertainers, and the fashion designers, isn't that so? And it's UTT and its vision to transform the economy of Trinidad and Tobago envisage this. We recognize that the skill sets of the future, and that future is today, will be in these key areas. So we are unique as an institution. And I want to commend the Ministry of Sport and Youth Affairs for holding this series of consultations across Trinidad and Tobago. It's only when we get the input of, the collective input of all our people, could we come forward with a meaningful plan to go forward, and then you get buy-in to that plan. But if you sit down in a room and you come up with a plan by yourself and you try to implement, that plan is going to fail. So I want to commend the ministry and for selecting UTT as one of the venues for that stakeholder meeting. Now, this whole exercise could come to naught if you do not make significant input into this discussion. You are being trained in different sports management, etc. Some of you are the high performance athletes, you have the experience. And I think that the community we have here can make a tremendous input into the finalization of this plan so that the country as a whole can benefit from sports. Sports now is a business. Isn't that so? And also in terms, it's required for social transformation of a society. And I want to really just mention 1 or 2 points about this, so the importance of sports, not only in terms of the financial benefit, but it brings about social cohesion in a society. That is one of the fundamentals of sport, is that so? Talking about social cohesion. It teaches you discipline, self-discipline, which is very, very important. And I think from this point of view, it must be built in to show the importance of sport as not only as a profession, etc., but the benefits in building a stronger society and a stronger Trinidad and Tobago. I know the most important part of today's session is really the interaction, getting the feedback. So with these few words, I want to, again, especially welcome our minister and his technical team here. And we look forward to a very constructive discussion. But I want to tell you that the discussion should not stop after 2 p.m. The conversation, the crucial conversation, should continue, right? And we hope that through probably Dr. Dalloway and others, that if you have further ideas that you come upon that could feed into that plan, so that the plan which is going to emerge afterward can have the complete buy-in of the society. So thank you very much, and a special welcome to Minister Farah.